welcome at the virtual celebration of Pachmarhi Day. We will start the program through Scout Guide prayer. May I request you all to stand for the prayer. Celebration सावधान. General salute होगा. Salute. जैसे थे. प्रार्थना शुरू.
भक्ति का हमें परमात्मा देना, दया करना हमारी आत्मा में शुद्धता देना, हमारे ज्ञान में आओ प्रभु, आंखों में बस जाओ, अंधेरे दिल में आकर के परम ज्योति जगा देना, बहा दो प्रेम की गंगा, दिलों में प्रेम का सागर, हमें आपस में मिलजुल कर प्रभु रहना सिखा देना, हमारा कर्म हो सेवा, हमारा धर्म हो सेवा, सदा ईमान हो सेवा, तो सेवक चर बना देना, वतन के वास्ते जीना, वतन के वास्ते मरना, वतन पर जान फिदा करना, प्रभु हमको सिखा देना, दया कर दान भक्ति का हमें परमात्मा देना, दया करना हमारी आत्मा में शुद्धता देना.
Thank you. Please take your seat. When the word Pachmarhi comes to our minds, most of us become nostalgic. In a second, in a flashback, we reached to National Training Center or National Adventure Institute. We remember our sweet memories, pain and pleasure at NPC. Pachmarhi, a place for training, a paradise for adventure. 10th September 1956 is the day when the first President of India, late Dr. Rajendra Prasad ji, laid foundation stone of BP Bhavan at National Adventure Center, National Training Center, Pachmarhi. Let's start the 65th Pachmarhi Day celebration. Now, may I request Mr. Krishna Shami R, Executive Director and in charge Deputy Director Scout Leader Training, to welcome this virtual gathering. Sir.
Good evening to all. आज भारत स्काउट्स एंड गाइड्स राष्ट्रीय प्रशिक्षण केंद्र की 65वें स्थापना दिवस के उपलक्ष्य में हम राष्ट्रीय प्रशिक्षण केंद्र परिवार इस सभा में उपस्थित सभी महानुभावों की स्वागत अभिनंदन करते हैं. हमारी सभा में माननीय उपसभापति भारत स्काउट्स एंड गाइड्स राष्ट्रीय परिषद, भारत स्काउट्स एंड गाइड्स की चीफ नेशनल कमिश्नर, चीफ कमिश्नर स्काउट्स, चीफ कमिश्नर गाइड्स, इंटरनेशनल कमिश्नर आदि महानुभाव इस सभा को आशीर्वाद करने के लिए उपस्थित हैं. प्रथम हम राष्ट्रीय उपाध्यक्ष डॉक्टर श्री केपी मिश्रा जी का भारत स्काउट्स एंड गाइड्स राष्ट्रीय मुख्यालय और राष्ट्रीय प्रशिक्षण केंद्र परिवार की ओर से स्वागत अभिनंदन करते हैं. हमारे राष्ट्रीय मुख्य आयुक्त विगत दिनों में कोविड महामारी से देश जब जूझ रहा है, स्काउटिंग गतिविधियों को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए इंटरनेट की सभी माध्यमों की उपयोग करने तथा युवाओं को राष्ट्रीय संघ के साथ जोड़ के रखने के लिए प्रयासरत थे. उनकी पूरी टीम राष्ट्रीय मुख्यालय परिवार को इस कार्य में मदद किया. प्रारंभिक प्रशिक्षण की वेबसाइट द्वारा प्रशिक्षण हेतु आज इंटरनेट और वेबसाइट की उद्घाटन समारोह में हम राष्ट्रीय मुख्य आयुक्त की स्वागत करते हैं। हमारे राष्ट्रीय आयुक्त हमारे स्काउट गाइड विभागों की सभी कार्यों का दिशा निर्देश एवं हमारे कार्य के लिए हमेशा सहयोग करते रहे। हमारे इंटरनेशनल कमिश्नर्स विशेष रूप से मैडम अमलिया स्वेर जो मेघालय स्टेट के राज्य सचिव भी है, राष्ट्रीय प्रशिक्षण केंद्र की सभी क्रियाकलापों को हमेशा ही मदद किया है। राष्ट्रीय प्रशिक्षण केंद्र और राष्ट्रीय मुख्यालय परिवार की ओर से हम उन सब का स्वागत करते हैं। राष्ट्रीय मुख्यालय के निदेशक एवं हमारे साथी सहयोगी संयुक्त उपनिदेशक सभी कर्मचारी वृंद दूर होते हुए भी राष्ट्रीय प्रशिक्षण केंद्र के कार्यों में हमेशा सहयोग करते रहे हैं। हमारे विभिन्न राज्यों के पदाधिकारी, हमारे क्षेत्रीय कार्यालयों में कार्यरत हमारे सहयोगी, विशेष तौर पर इस साल पचमढ़ी दिवस की क्या खूबी होना चाहिए इस बारे में जब राष्ट्रीय मुख्यालय में और राष्ट्रीय प्रशिक्षण केंद्र में चर्चा हुआ, हमारे अनुभवी सहयोगी बिल्किश ने ये प्रस्ताव रखा, सर पचमढ़ी सॉन्ग लुप्त होके जा रहा है, लोग खाली गाने से दूर होते जा रहे हैं, हमें इसको एक पिक्चरल रूप देना चाहिए। हमने एक परिपत्र जारी किया। कल रात तक 300 से ज्यादा दलों ने, राज्यों ने, व्यक्तियों ने विभिन्न तरह के क्रियाकलापों के माध्यम से पचमढ़ी गीत को एक दृश्य आविष्कार के रूप में हमारे सामने प्रस्तुत किया। हम सभी राज्यों को इस सहयोग के लिए और इस वेबिनार में उपस्थित सभी हमारे प्रशिक्षक महानुभावों को, इस राष्ट्रीय प्रशिक्षण केंद्र की सभी कर्मचारी, राष्ट्रीय मुख्यालय के अधिकारी कर्मचारी की ओर के स्वागत करते हैं। सभी को धन्यवाद।
The celebration is being inaugurated by lightning the virtual lamp. Now, Pachmarhi song, a nostalgic one. We have collected dance with Pachmarhi song. Let's have a look at a collage of dances collected.
पचमढ़ी ओ पचमढ़ी तू है बहुत जादू भरी, पचमढ़ी ओ पचमढ़ी तू है बहुत जादू भरी, पचमढ़ी ओ पचमढ़ी तू है बहुत जादू भरी, पचमढ़ी ओ पचमढ़ी तू है बहुत जादू भरी। पर्वत तेरे मधुभरी मैदान हरियावल भरे, पर्वत तेरे मधुभरी मैदान हरियावल भरी, तेरी ये निर्मल घाटियां इनमें बंधा है एक समा, तेरी ये निर्मल घाटियां इनमें बंधा है एक समा, तुझमें नहीं कोई कमी पचमढ़ी की सरजमी, पचमढ़ी पचमढ़ी ओ पचमढ़ी तू है बहुत जादू भरी, पचमढ़ी ओ पचमढ़ी तू है बहुत जादू भरी। ज्योति का मीनार है गार्डन का एक गुलजार है, ज्योति का मीनार है गार्डन का एक गुलजार है, स्काउटिंग का सब्जाजार है निर्माण का आधार है, स्काउटिंग का सब्जाजार है निर्माण का आधार है। तेरा कोई सानी नहीं ये पचमढ़ी की सरजमी, पचमढ़ी पचमढ़ी ओ पचमढ़ी तू है बहुत जादू भरी, पचमढ़ी ओ पचमढ़ी तू है बहुत जादू भरी। हम गीत तेरे गाएंगे सेवापति बन जाएंगे, हम गीत तेरे गाएंगे सेवापति बन जाएंगे। रबन के सच्चे भारती माँ की उतारे आरती, रबन के सच्चे भारती माँ की उतारे आरती। रहने न दे कोई कमी ये पचमढ़ी की सरजमी, पचमढ़ी पचमढ़ी ओ पचमढ़ी तू है बहुत जादू भरी, पचमढ़ी ओ पचमढ़ी तू है बहुत जादू भरी, पचमढ़ी ओ पचमढ़ी तू है बहुत जादू भरी, पचमढ़ी ओ पचमढ़ी तू है बहुत जादू भरी।
Honor to invite Honorable Chief National Commissioner Dr. P.K. Khandelwal for opening remarks and inaugurate the virtual celebration of Pachmarhi Day. So,
Mr. Kali Prasad Ji Mishra, Vice President Bharat Scout and Guides, Shri PGR Sindhya Ji, Secretary General, President in Council Bharat Scout and Guides, Shri Khalid, Additional Chief National Commissioner, Mrs. Shwer, International Commissioner Guides, and all my friends, my Scout and Guide fellows. First of all, I salute you all with a Scout and Guide salute. It is a matter of great pleasure for me to participate in this virtual seminar on Pachmarhi Day. Friends, why adventure is important in our life? And adventure is something very challenging and exciting. For scouts, it has got a special value. Adventure is totally different from our normal and ordinary life. And adventure involves challenging ourselves and trying out something new in life. Remember, innovation is very important in our life, same as adventure also plays a very important role, because following the same schedule makes people bored and irritated. The word adventure usually has a positive connotations, though it may be challenging, and adventure usually makes us feel energized. There are different types of adventures, climbing a mountain, and I can say even learning a new language in adventure. Exploring a new city, exploring a new town, exploring a new area, exploring a new region, that is also an adventure. There may be river rafting, rock climbing, all kind of things comes in adventure. This National Adventure Center at Pachmarhi, developed by Bharat Scout and Guides, has a special place in the adventure sports in the country. Friends, many of you have really done hard work to develop this center, a center of excellence as far as adventure is concerned. It has got esteemed place, not only the adventure lovers in the Bharat Scout and Guides, but adventure lovers throughout the country. Not only in the country, but from abroad also, people have appreciation for this National Adventure Center. During my time, I have seen Mr. Qureshi doing lot of hard work to develop this center. Surekha Srivastav has also done a lot of good work in developing this center. Uh, our colleague who is at the headquarters, Machamma, she has done a lot of good for the center. Our director, Sri Kaushik, has done a lot of hard work in developing this center into center of excellence. I may not be knowing many names, but I compliment everyone who has really worked hard to develop this center as center of excellence. And when I visited this center, I was really impressed the way the activities were being conducted, the kind of legend our scouting professionals were having with the local administration and also with the cantonment officials. Friends, there are many reasons to know the importance of adventure in our life, as adventure provides us positive attitude in the same way. It releases our stress, our mental problems because of the excitement and happiness we experience during adventure. Adventure takes away from our normal active life and it leads to a new happy life, at least for sometimes, for few days. And it is a place where every scout and guide in the country hope to once visit this center and participate in some of the adventure activities. Although, along with it, adventure expands and broadens our mind. It makes us to learn new and unique things which are unknown before. In each and every life of individual, there is importance of adventure. Further, adventure is typically bold, sometimes risky also, but that is what for scouts are known. And undertaking a new kind of experience. In my opinion, everyone in scouting should prefer to do the adventure activity, and I can bet once again, those who tried it have loved it, those who will try will also love it. It not only provides inner happiness, but also change our mind externally. Adventure provides us vast knowledge and experience. It takes us from the hectic life to a refreshed one. I would like to suggest all scouts to go for adventurous activity, and it should be made compulsory at least for the rovers and rangers. Life is incomplete without adventure, so try it and enjoy it. Friends, on this occasion, I would like to say a few words about the history of Pachmarhi and about Pachmarhi also, because when I visited Pachmarhi, I got the chance to little bit know about the history of Pachmarhi, which we should know wherever this center is located. Although it is a serene hill station, its altitude is not very high, but it is still a very comfortable altitude around 1000 meters. It is on a large plateau rigged by lofty hills of Satpura range. So while visiting this National Adventure Center, one really get a glimpse of Satpura. The landscape is characterized by rugged hills, forest, and deep ravines. Known as the verdant jewel of the hills, all providing greenery in the region, is what strikes every visitor, every scout going there. Various hues of green greet the eye, tranquil emerald pools, the green shades that embrace the hills, and thick and impenetrable forest cover that dominates the region. One of its most attractions is the splendid view it offers at dusk when the red sandstone scarp takes on color of the sky in various shades of purple and violet as the glorious sun sets on Pachmarhi. Among the few exceptional hill resorts in India, Pachmarhi in Madhya Pradesh is not on its usual beat of hill stations buff and therefore not overdeveloped. And that is the kind of places we need for scouting. Though considered a hill station, it does not offer the predictable mountain fare of awesome heights and spectacular scenery, for the Satpuras are low-lying, weathered hills. Those who are having interest in geology, those who are having interest in gemology, they will find various kind of stones in the weathered hills. Pachmadi's appeal is low-key, but peace, seclusion, and a quite unobstructed beauty are its prime attractions. Pachmadi has somewhat a fateful history. The years that Rani of Jhansi and her Maratha soldiers declared mutiny, a rather prosaic English officer who had a way with words was sent to the dense Satpura jungles to quell a rebellion. After walking for 17 miles, Captain Fourth of the Bengal Lancer found himself 2,000 feet above the sea, and a saucer-shaped plateau spread over before him. The vegetation has changed. The dry yellow grease and naked tree stem had given way to dense green undergrowth. Moist banks of a stream were covered with ferns and mosses, and clear brooks refreshed the tired trips. The village of Pachmadi was still some miles distant. He has written in a book, we hurried along the new almost level plateau to get shelter as soon as possible. As we had already walked almost 17 miles and the sun was about to set, wrote the captain in a book later, at this point in history, the population of tigers, leopards, bear, and other carnivores were fairly significant in the dense jungles of Satpura. Friends, we can presume the captain and his troops did not want to suffer to them. Even today, one may get an occasional sighting of the cats, or certainly the census record their existence. The captain was obviously taking his notes. He mentions the genius of the trees. He encountered a lot of jamun and mangoes among them, as these trees we find at our center also. They still thrive there. And it must have been the homesickness. Gets annoyingly parochial. Altogether, the aspect of plateau was much more than a fine English park than of any scene I had before come across in India, he notes. Obviously, he did not have privilege to visit Simla yet. After he went to Plains and became deputy commissioner, Force suggested that Pachmadi be used as a sanctorium, and the Brit exodus began. A cantonment was created, churches and bungalows were built, a road network was laid, clubs came up, and with them golf, horse racing, polo, tennis, and snooker, a hill station was born. That is how Pachmadi has come up. Friends, on this Pachmadi day, I congratulate every scout and guide who has contributed to the development of the National Adventure Center Pachmadi, those who have worked there, those who still dream to work there. So I congratulate everyone, and I am extremely grateful to Mr. Kali Prasad Ji Misra and Shri PGR Sindhya Ji to have spared time for this virtual conference. Thank you very much. Thanks for giving me this time, as I have some engagement right now. We are in the midst of a hearing, so please excuse me for leaving in between. Thank you very much. And again, congratulations on the National Adventure Center Pachmadi Day. Thank you very much. My scout and guide salute to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
For your august presence and blessings. We have received compliments. We have received compliments from all over the globe. Such a compliment received from fans by Dozo Advocacy Coordinator. Let's have a look.
Hi, I'm Rutumati Meir from Madagascar. I'm the current advocacy coordinator of the UN Challenge Badge Program and Care Power Nutrition Networks. I convey my greetings to all the members of the Bharat Scouts and Guides on the 65th anniversary of the National Training Center, Pachmarhi, and wish all the scouting and guiding fraternity of the organization a very happy Pachmarhi Day.
Pachmarhi. Pach means white, Mari means cave. It is called that Pachmarhi is named after the 5 caves made by the Pandavas. It is also the summer capital of Madhya Pradesh State Association. Pachmarhi is known as Queen of the Satpura Hills. Let's have a tour of Pachmarhi and enjoy the flora and fauna of Pachmarhi. National Training Center Pachmarhi not only trained the Indian participants, there are many international participants and trainers from overseas who participated in our courses at national training. Mr. Peter Bach, presently WOSM consultant, former World Committee member, Commissioner of Australia, was at NTC Pachmarhi at LT course in the year 2001 as a participant. Is having a good memory of NTC Pachmarhi. We have received a video message from him. I request IT team and show the video.
Greetings, brothers and sisters. It's Peter from Scouts Australia and a graduate from the Pachmarhi course. It's a privilege to be with you and to celebrate the 65th foundation year of this wonderful training ground. My memories of Pachmarhi are of a great campsite which supported hard work, deep discussions, long hours of study, great food, but mostly fraternity, friendships, and scout fellowships. I arrived at your training ground some 20 years ago this month, travelling 10 days after the historic September 11 event. We weren't quite sure what the future held for travel or life in general, a bit like now. I travelled with your Chief Commissioner Jan through your beautiful countryside, and my first impression of Pachmarhi was a beautiful Indian jewel in the jungle. Using its different venues, for 7 days we worked very, very hard at a course for leader trainers. We held discussions, did projects, sang songs, and were alerted to scouting issues in the Asia Pacific. It was an empowering and a humbling experience, always tempered by the great experience of our course leaders. Since then, in my scouting roles at the region and the world levels, I've attended many training courses, but I always hope that the deep learnings and the relationships that we've experienced at Pachmarhi will be shared by other participants on their training courses. Pachmarhi provides a wonderful learning environment, and it's always easy to identify the different aspects of the Scout method. And for any trainer, that's a real bonus. For 15 years, I thought another unique aspect of Pachmarhi was the way the monkeys could run across the roof when they disagreed with what the speaker was saying. I was very surprised but prepared when in Nairobi, Kenya, the baboons ran across the metal roof just as I was talking about the organisation of scouting. Pachmarhi has enabled our scouting knowledge and our friendships to grow, and it's always great to catch up with participants and trainers at different region and world events. So to all involved in the 2001 course, and to all the graduates, staff and helpers, past, present and future, I say a sincere thanks and best wishes. We must look after Pachmarhi as it has provided so well for us. I hope to visit your country again soon. Great scouting to all.
Couple of years, we didn't get any opportunity to visit Pachmarhi since no courses was held at the Pachmarhi due to pandemic. Let's have a visual tour of National Training Center and refresh our memory. National Training Center. It's nice. We have refreshed our memories. We have received another best wishes from a newly elected member of Volska Gorobaska of Ukraine. Let's have a look.
Hello everyone, my name is Nika Gorovska. I'm from Ukraine and I'm a newly elected member of the World Scout Committee. And I'm recording this message for you, dear parent scouts and guides, on the occasion of the 65th anniversary of your National Training Center. So I really want to congratulate you, to send you all my best wishes. And please enjoy this day, enjoy your experiences, have lots of adventures, and please keep scouting. Congratulations again.
Now, let's have a talk with the son of soil of Pachmarhi, who is having a vast experience at National Training Center, a senior most employee. Let's talk with Mr. VRC Prasad, who is going to be retired from the service of Bharat Scouts and Guides in this month. He is sharing his experience.
नमस्कार। आज बहुत ही हर्ष और खुशी का विषय है। हमारे समक्ष मौजूद हैं श्री VRC प्रसाद जी, जो कि बहुत लंबा समय जिन्होंने भारत स्काउट एंड गाइड की सेवाएं दी हैं और माह सितंबर में 2021 में कुछ ही दिनों के पश्चात वे अपने कार्यकाल को पूरा कर सेवानिवृत्त होने जा रहे हैं।
सर, मेरा नाम VRC प्रसाद यादव है।
जी जी जी, ओके। VRC जी, मुझे ये बताइए, आप भारत स्काउट एंड गाइड में वर्तमान में किस पद पर कार्यरत हैं?
मैं सर माली की पोस्ट पर हूँ अभी तो फिलहाल।
जी जी, और अतिरिक्त आपके पास में कोई प्रभार है?
मेरे पास स्टोर था सर।
जी ठीक है, आपके पास में स्टोर है अभी?
हाँ
जी, अभी आपके पास है। अभी आप भारत स्काउट एंड गाइड के ही जो है वो कार्यकर्ता हैं। तो अभी ठीक है, आप एक तरह से फील्ड और स्टोर ये सभी आप देखते हुए आ रहे हैं।
जी।
मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ VRC जी कि आपको कितना वर्ष हो गया और किस समय आपने, किस वर्ष में आपने भारत स्काउट एंड गाइड में जो पदार्पण किया आपने?
मैंने सर 1980 15 अप्रैल 1980 में ज्वाइनिंग किया सर।
15 अप्रैल 1980 में आपने भारत स्काउट एंड गाइड में अपनी ज्वाइनिंग की।
जी।
बहुत लंबा समय हो गया, लगभग 40 वर्षों का समय।
41 साल हो गए।
41 वर्ष के आसपास हो गए हैं। बहुत अच्छे। इन 41 वर्षों में आपने जिन महान विभूतियां कहना चाहिए जिन्होंने भारत स्काउट एंड गाइड के लिए अमूल्य योगदान दिया है, ऐसे कौन कौन व्यक्ति हैं जो आपको याद आते हैं, और ऐसे लोग जिनके साथ में आपने काम किया है? कुछ लोगों का नाम, कुछ व्यक्तियों का नाम।
जैसे रंगाराव साहब थे, उनके हाथ का भक्ति कुछ
जी।
फिर उसके बाद जगदम्बा मैडम आई
जी,
बीना मैडम आई
जी,
अलमेलू मैडम आई
जी,
फिर उनके बाद मेरे नायर साहब आए
जी,
और सुकुमार साहब आए।
जी जी, बहुत ऐसे बहुत सारे व्यक्ति होंगे जिनके साथ में आपने काम
जी,
और बहुत अच्छा अनुभव आपका रहा होगा। इतना लंबे समय हो गया और आपने इतने वर्षों से भारत स्काउट एंड गाइड को देखा है, बहुत करीब से देखा है। तो उस समय को और आज के समय में जो परिस्थितियां रही हैं, उन परिस्थितियों में कितना बदलाव आया?
सर, मैं जब ज्वाइनिंग किया तब तो इतना लाइट भी नहीं था जी। ये लालटेनें थी सर पहले जी, उसी में चलता था पूरा
जी, जो केरोसिन
हर ट्रेन के सामने एक लालटेन रखते थे पूरे।
अच्छा ठीक है।
शाम को उनको धो के तैयार करके मट्टी का तेल भर के
जी
जला के फिर हर ट्रेन के सामने रखते थे।
ठीक है,
एक एक लालटेन
जी, जैसा आज हम बल्ब लगा कर रखते हैं वैसा आप उस समय लालटेन जो है रखते थे, और उसी के प्रकाश से जो प्रतिभागी हैं वो अपनी गतिविधियां करते थे, काम करते थे। बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत अच्छा है। VRC जी, एक बात और मुझे बताइए कि उस समय घना जंगल हुआ करता था, जानवर भी बहुत हुआ करते थे जो आराम से आ जाते थे। तो कभी आपने देखा कि हमारे कैंप साइट के अंदर में कोई जानवर आ गया हो?
सर, अपने कैंप साइट के आसपास तो आते हैं
जी,
लेकिन अपने एरिया में नहीं आते क्योंकि थोड़ा लाइट रहता है, इस वजह से नहीं आते।
तो खैर, आपने तो हमेशा से, चाहे वो 24 घंटे आपने अपनी सेवाएं दी हैं, तो इसीलिए ये जानना बहुत आवश्यक था कि उस समय की परिस्थितियां और आज की परिस्थितियों में कितना अंतर आया है।
सर, अपने लिए तो उसमें ज्यादा कोई अंतर नहीं, क्योंकि अपन तो काम करने वाले, कभी ना नहीं बोला
जी जी जी,
इसलिए कोई दिक्कत नहीं।
जी जी जी। VRC जी, और एक बात और मैं जानना चाहूंगा, आप मुझे बताएं, ऐसा कोई यादगार, उसे यादगार कोई पल नहीं होना चाहिए, बट ऐसी कोई घटना जो आपके काम करते हुए, ठीक है, या फील्ड में काम कर रहे हैं, कोई भी ऐसा कोई काम कर रहे हो जब उस समय कोई ऐसी घटना घटित हुई हो जो आपको हमेशा याद रहती है, ऐसी कोई घटना याद आ रही है आपको?
सर, मुझे करंट लगा था बिजली का
जी,
उस समय
काम करते हुए, बिजली का काम करते हुए,
बिजली के काम करते
जी जी जी,
ये हाथ जल गया था
जी जी। अच्छा
जी,
हाँ, काम करते हुए आपका हाथ जल गया था। अच्छा अच्छा, जी जी जी। तो
छह महीने में ठीक हुआ था ये।
अच्छा, लंबा समय लग गया, मतलब
लंबा
बहुत
समय।
ज्यादा, मतलब जो है ना वो जो करंट लगा था वो
हाँ।
उसकी तीव्रता बहुत ज्यादा
बहुत
रही।
ज्यादा थी।
कैसे जी, एक बात मुझे बताइए, जैसा आपने बताया कि आपका काम तो माली का काम है या स्टोर का काम है, लेकिन चूंकि भारत स्काउट एंड गाइड में और कोर्सेस में तो बहुत सारे काम करने पड़ते हैं, तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि शायद आपने तो बहुत सारे काम किए होंगे।
हाँ, सर।
चाहे वो जैसा आपने बताया इलेक्ट्रिशियन का भी आपने काम किया होगा,
हाँ।
प्लम्बर का भी काम, तो ऐसे कौन कौन से काम है जो आपने अभी से शुरू से और अभी तक करते हुए आ रहे हैं?
सर पंप भी चलाया,
जी।
पंप चलाता था पहले,
जी।
फिर उसके बाद स्टोर भी का काम किया, फील का काम किया,
जी
तो जो भी है हेज कटाई किया, माली का काम है।
जी जी जो समय समय पर आपको
हाँ,
काम
जो मिलता है
दिया गया
जी।
या
हमारे यहाँ जो क्लास 4 है उसको तो सारे काम आना चाहिए, जब भी जहाँ रह सकता है।
हाँ जी,
जहाँ पर टेंट भी लगाना पड़ता है, उसके अंदर तिरपाल भी बिछाना है, झाड़ू भी लगाना है,
जी।
उसके बाद बिजली भी लगाना है,
जी।
फिर किचन के बर्तन भी लाना ले जाना भी करना पड़ता है,
जी।
फिर ये पानी के लिए पंप भी चलाना है, खराब मोटर हो जाए तो उसको निकालना भी है, फिर डालना भी है। जो हमारे साथ इंचार्ज है, स्टेट मैनेजर साहब हैं या डिप्टी डायरेक्टर साहब हैं, ये लोग सब साथ में रात में तक काम चलता है बिजली का, या
मतलब जो भी अधिकारी हैं या कर्मचारी हैं वो लोग भी सब मिलकर
सब मिलकर काम करते हैं।
जी जी जी, निश्चित रूप से जी। अब मैं ये आपसे एक प्रश्न और करना चाहूंगा, वो ये कि ग्यारसी जी, ये बताइए, इतने वर्षों काम करने के पश्चात भारत स्काउट एंड गाइड में आपको कैसा लगता है?
सर यहाँ तो बहुत खुशी की बात है, क्योंकि मेरे पिताजी भी यहाँ सर्विस किया उन्होंने
जी
30 साल, उसके बाद मेरा भी हो गया 41 साल।
जी जी हाँ, बहुत
ये
लंबा
बहुत बढ़िया है सर।
जी जी, सभी लोगों के साथ में काम
जी,
करना,
सभी लोगों के साथ।
क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोग कई पूरे जो है विभिन्न प्रांतों से, विभिन्न प्रदेशों से लोग आकर यहाँ पर अधिकारी भी आए, कर्मचारी भी आए, जिन्होंने आपके साथ में, आपने उनके साथ में काम किया, तो आपको भी बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला।
हाँ, बहुत कुछ सीखा सर।
बहुत कुछ आपने, उन्होंने भी आपके यहाँ की पचमढ़ी की, आपकी भारत स्काउट एंड गाइड के प्रशिक्षण केंद्र की जो छवि थी, उनके मन में एक बहुत अच्छा सा भाव लेकर वो लोग यहाँ से गए। तो निश्चित रूप से मुझे लगता है कि शायद बहुत अच्छा समय आपने गुजारा।
नहीं सर,
और
बहुत अच्छा समय,
बहुत अच्छी बात है। और एक आप सेवानिवृत्त होकर जाने वाले हैं, और भारत स्काउट एंड गाइड के लिए आपने जितनी सेवाएं दी उसके लिए भारत स्काउट एंड गाइड सभी कर्मचारी हों, अधिकारीगण हों, वो आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद भी देंगे। निश्चित रूप से हम चाहते हैं कि कुछ दो शब्द आप जरूर बोलें।
जो ये है कि भारत स्काउट के जितने कर्मचारी हैं सभी लोग सुखी रहें, खुशी रहें।
जी जी जी
जी,
बहुत अच्छी बात है। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपको, आपने इतना समय दिया, धन्यवाद। सभी को नमस्कार।
Beads, a pair of small wooden pieces, very simple, attached with a black cord. Sometimes members of our family become mad to get it. Most of us had a strong desire to get it. Spend sleepless nights beyond our comfort zone. We feel proud to wear it with uniform. It is an internationally recognized award. Every country has their own mechanism to prepare it. In India, Pachmarhi is the place having a long tradition to prepare beads. Let's explore the secrecy of beads.
The Himalaya woodbarge beads are a worthy possession of every woodbarge holder. The Bharat Scouts and Guides National Training Center produces the woodbarge at its own training center from locally available tree, especially Kajal Kukku, a local breed. We welcome you to the process of the making of the woodbarge beads.
we have among us a very senior trainer of guiding. May I request Mrs. Amelia Sevan, International Commissioner Guide, to say a few words to the gathering.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my experience as a trainer and my sweet memories of Pachmarhi, the temple of learning. Pachmarhi is very special to me because I have done all my training since advanced course in 1974. I did my advanced course and all other trainings I have received only from Pachmarhi, nowhere else. So I feel fortunate and great because I have received training from the grassroots level, from the main temple of learning. I think I am what I am. I dedicate because I received all the trainings from Pachmarhi. Right from HWB, ALT, LT, and so many other specialized courses I have attended, and commissioner's course, organized course, and so many other courses. Besides so many events that are held in Pachmarhi. I had been to Pachmarhi 22 times during my service as a trainer and in scouting and guiding for so many events. So I consider Pachmarhi so special to me. And I have really learned all the new things. I am what I am because I have learned so many things from the trainings conducted at Pachmarhi, and I love Pachmarhi. For us Northeast people, to go to Pachmarhi is a very tedious journey. It takes us 3 days to reach Pachmarhi. We had to change train at that time 3 times in the middle. And then we come up to Piparia and we go to Pachmarhi. But once we have experience about Pachmarhi, we never care about the tedious journey. We want to reach Pachmarhi. As we reach Pachmarhi, I feel as if I am reaching Shillong because it's a hill station and all others are so welcoming this Pachmarhi. When first time we had gone to Pachmarhi, and then more and more about Pachmarhi. I want to share the experience, some of the experience, because time is very short. I will not be able to share so many experiences. But I want to share my experience in Pachmarhi. First of all, we like to drink water in Pachmarhi. First time when we went, we were so, water was so tasty. They were kept in earthen pots in all corners. And so we used to rush and enjoy and grab the water that was kept there. And then also during training, we enjoyed so many experience. When we went for HWB, we had to go for the night game. And in the night game, you know, we were blindfolded and we were taken, we do not know where. And we were so timid, so scared where we will go. I do not know how to go, how to step also because we are blindfolded. But then afterwards, when we had reached Rajendragiri Park. It was an experience for us for the first time and that we enjoyed. Every place, we went trekking to Bifal, Jatashankar, all I experienced cooking without utensils. So all those experience that we have learned during the training. So I feel all of you also will agree with me that we have all experienced the monkeys in Pachmarhi. I remember on one occasion when we went for the camp, when we were all going to campfire, and when we came back, one of the two trainers have lost their bags. And whole night we were searching, and all of us, we were blaming each other. There were maybe some thieves in the camp. Until morning, we could not find. Then we informed the laborers and the kitchen people in the kitchen, and they came looking, and all of a sudden they saw the 2 bags hanging in the tree. It was such an experience. The monkeys have taken the bags on top of the tree. So the laborers had helped us to bring down. But the monkeys are so clever. that they took out the zip carefully and they took only the foodstuff that are inside the bags. So the monkeys in Pachmarhi are really very cunning and very clever. So all of you also do have experience about monkeys. It was such an experience. And then when I saw the report presentation today, I really got the change of the Pachmarhi. How Pachmarhi was when we were there, old times, and how it has improved up till now. We were intense, and that time also the adventure was not there, Adventure Institute. It was just going to be started, and we had adventure camp just operating from the center itself. So I had gone for that adventure camp also, and we had done all our rock climbing, sliding, and all in Jatashankar. But now we have got addition. So the 65 years of this Pachmarhi Day has really given a lot of improvement that we have really advanced. It is looking very nice. It's so natural. And one thing I would like to inform you that during our former state secretary, late Sri L.K. Silo, whenever he goes to Pachmarhi and whenever I go to Pachmarhi, he would give to me some seeds, the seeds, the cherry blossom seeds. So I think now if you look at Pachmarhi, the other side, you will see some cherry blossom. It was all, every time we go to Pachmarhi, you know, we used to throw the seeds of the cherry blossom. And Basalo was very much concerned about the growth of the trees. Just like when Rangarauji was there, he was very much concerned about how preservation, beautification, and keeping the natural way of Pachmarhi, the natural beauty of Pachmarhi. So Pachmarhi is really a good home for us, and we really treasure it. It's so beautiful, and it gives us a lot of impression about Pachmarhi all round. And I remember whenever we go to Pachmarhi from Shillong, we quietly, you know, engage the laborers over there and the kitchen people to buy us some local honey from Pachmarhi, and we really enjoyed every time we go back from Pachmarhi, because there we used to stay for 15 days. Those days, the training was 15 days. So we used to put the weight on our back by carrying so many bottles of honey for our friends in Shillong from Pachmarhi. That was our experience. And then also during our time in Pachmarhi, we used to enjoy the food in Pachmarhi. Food was so good and very much to our taste. And 15 days in Pachmarhi, we have increased our weight. By the time we go, our weight has increased. And the way the conduct of the training also in Pachmarhi is such a way that we don't even have time to sleep. We used to sleep only 3 hours, maybe 4 hours in the night time, because we are busy with our assignment, and then we are busy with our own project, which we have to present in the morning. So it is so engaged in such a way, in such a short time, we learn so many things. And I really very grateful to our previous trainers also who have given us the training, and all the trainers who has been there also, they are taking care to maintain Pachmarhi and to upgrade, to advance. We have to really I thank all those previous trainers before who has been there in Pachmarhi. And now I have seen the hard work of Krishna Swami, who is over there, and he has got a lot of idea, and he is very hardworking. I have seen him when I visited Gatpuri also, when I visited, how he used to toil by himself also. He'll never wait for the workers to do. He used to toil by himself also to see that there is beauty, there is security, there is comfortable facilities for the children to come in the camp. And we are very fortunate to have him, and all other at the national headquarters also, they are supporting him and giving him to improve Pachmarhi. So I'm so glad to see when I saw the presentation, the improvement and the Pachmarhi that has been so beautiful, original as before, but there are so many more facilities. The BP Bhavan, and it gives us remaining. And we used to enjoy, you know, the fruits in Pachmarhi. When we go trekking, we would hide into the jungle to steal some fruits from the roadside. We used to enjoy those also. And I really remember how we have completed our LT training together, and how we have faced so much challenge during our LT training when some incident had happened in Pachmarhi and we all had to go and help. There was an accident and we all go and help, and it so happened that it was the day when in the morning we were trained in first aid, and in the afternoon we had to go and do first aid. We had to help the community with the major accident. That I will never forget that. So Pachmarhi is really a good place, second home of ours. Everybody is enjoying to go to Pachmarhi. I wish to come to Pachmarhi again, to visit Pachmarhi. How I wish to be there in Pachmarhi again. So with this little experience that I can tell you, because time is not allowing, I've got so many experience because I have been a trainer for the last 38 years. 38 years as a trainer. I gave up only in 2014 because I had to take up some other job, but still I'm helping in the training. So I tell you, I am what I am because I got all my trainings through the grassroots level through Pachmarhi. Thank you for that. I wish all those who are having the opportunity to work for improvement of Pachmarhi, I wish you all the best that you will go forward. So thank you to all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
For sharing your experience. Thank you so much. Now we have a message from Azerbaijan, a youth advisor of Ozam, Fatima.
Hi dear friends, I'm Fatima from Azerbaijan. I want to send my greetings to all members of our Scouts and Guides, and I want to congratulate you all on the 65th anniversary of Pachmarhi Scout Center. I wish you all the best and keep scouting.
We have a message from a youth advisor. Pachmarhi is not only for us as a temple of learning, it is also a paradise of adventure. National Adventure Institute of Bharat Scouts and Guides was established in the campus of National Training Center in the year 1992 with the aim to offer a low-cost adventure program to the youth of our country. Since then, National Adventure Institute Pachmarhi have conducted more than 500 national adventure program, special adventure program, and 22 international adventure program, where more than 1 lakh youth participated. Let's have a look on the institute. National Adventure Program going to restart in the month of October. I request all to please kindly propagate the information and send participants to the National Adventure Program from October onwards. Training is transferred from national to state, state to district, and district to grassroots level. All state associations were requested to have a replica of National Training Center at their state training center or state headquarters. It may be name of a room or circle or campus, whatever may be. Now we will see the replica of National Training Center at different states. I request IT team to show the video.
The Pachmarhi Hall at Madhupur was constructed by Eastern Railway Bharat Scouts and Guides under the supervision of the then camp warden late P.C. Kurt, leader trainer scout and ex-headquarter commissioner. The size is 800 square feet with attached toilet. The total costing was rupees 24,000. Pachmarhi Hall was inaugurated by the then State Chief Commissioner, Mrs. Sarojini Mishra, wife of Sri Satish Chandra Mishra, CME Eastern Railway, on 10th March 1978 on the occasion of a state rally.
It's the birthday of our beloved National Training Center, Pachmarhi. Today, it's completed 65 years. Odisha State Bharat Scouts and Guides is celebrating the day with so much of excitement. We have dedicated the well-furnished, digitalized session hall as Pachmarhi Kakhya. Apart from that, Odisha State have prepared special scarf, ogle, badge on Pachmarhi Day. And our energetic guides have prepared group dance and solo dance in the tune of Pachmarhi song. So let's come and visit our Pachmarhi Kakhya.
other state association for having replica of National Training Center at their state association. Our special thanks to Dr. K.P. Misraji for taking initiative to establish a Pachmarhi truck show at their state headquarters. Thank you, sir. We are extremely proud of Pachmarhi, where leader of the leader is produced. It is the Gilwell of India with a rich tradition of training. But at the same time, we have a dream to make it an international center. It is my honor to request Honorable Mr. P.G. Sindhia, Secretary General, President in Council of National Association and State Chief Commissioner, Karnataka State Association, to share vision that NTC to be an international center.
Most respected Mr. Saab, our Vice President, and the State Chief Commissioner of Orissa, and all the senior leaders who are present in the webinar, and the director and other members of the today is Ganesha Day, Lord Ganesha's day today. We all Indians celebrate the symbol of knowledge is Lord Ganesha. He is the son of Lord Shiva. On this auspicious day, I would like to greet everybody and seek the blessings of Lord Ganesha to every one of us. Particularly, we are all suffering from the coronavirus, and we do not know exactly whether there is going to be a third wave or a fourth wave. We really do not know. Can you
There are some connectivity problems, sir. Please unmute yourself. There may be a internet connectivity problem. We may wait for 2 seconds.
ले लो, आप ले लो.
Now we have a wishes.
कौन है?
Best wishes received from Mrs. Jane, a commissioner of Boy Scouts of America.
कौन है यार?
Let's see the video. Okay, wait. Sir has joined. Yes, sir.
hello?
Yes, sir.
Can I continue?
Yes, sir. Please continue, sir.
So on the occasion of the Lord Ganesha's festival, I seek his blessings to everyone, and particularly to the human generation, and to remove this coronavirus and help all of us. It happens to be today, this year, every September, we have been celebrating Pachmarhi Day. We have already completed 65 years. 65 years is quite a big lifetime for an organization. And I would like to pay tributes to the people who have worked in this center in the earlier days. We are all happy that our Chief National Commissioner, Sri Khandelwalji, came. She wished all of us He wished all of us. And other leaders are also world leaders and APR leaders and national leaders. They are going to greet all of us. And I am sure Mr. Krishnaswamy, the additional director and who is in charge of the National Training Center at Pachmarhi, he has got all ideas. He knows what to do. Pachmarhi should be really upgraded to the international level. And whatever we have done so far, we are really proud. I have met hundreds of leaders, trainers, assistant leader trainers, and the other trainers who have taken training in Pachmarhi. They are all very proud of the center. They are all very proud of Pachmarhi. Before the corona started, when Mr. Qureshi was the director there, he was in charge of the training center. I was invited to a function. That day, the Honorable Governor of Madhya Pradesh was also present in the function. He launched some of our new programs. After that, Corona came and I could not visit. It's really a beautiful center in India, which can be developed into a world-level organization, world-level center. Only thing is, it requires a lot of funds. People like me, we have to make an attempt. If we make an attempt, it is possible. On this happy occasion, I would like to only say that remembering the people, their services who have worked, I wish all the best to the people who are working right now. Because unless the training aspect in our organization is strengthened, as an organization, we cannot grow. As a youth movement, we cannot grow. It is rightly pointed out by our respected Chief National Commissioner Khandelwalji that today's youth wants nature study, they want adventure programs, they want to be outside the classroom. I would also like to mention here, the new education policy is also synchronizing with that. The new education policy has given room for all such things. And now, we should take the assistance of the union government and various state organizations of Bharat Scouts and Guides, those who are prepared to work and help. And also, we have very good adventure centers run by our army. We can take their help and make our center a really an international one. I would like to thank the national headquarters. Long back, when Mr. Deendayal Naidu was the national commissioner, he has done a good job. And his name is there for that adventuresome activity. So we have Karnataka State Bharat Scouts and Guides. That way, emotionally also we are connected with Pachmarhi. So I'd like to assure Mr. Krishnaswamy, and the other day also I telephoned to him, you please make a blueprint and vision blueprint for the next 10 years, what can be done. And I am with you in taking up the work stage by stage, involving the national government, involving the state organizations. At least from our side, Bharat Scouts and Guides Karnataka, we will stand by you in a big way. I know COVID has affected a lot to our training programs, and also it's a strain on our resources. But still, we have to survive and we have to succeed. For that, we shall all work together. So once again, this program is an excellent program which has been organized by the national headquarters. I congratulate every one of you for doing this, and especially for the Orissa Rovers and Rangers, KP Mishra Saab and the SOC of Orissa, for celebrating the Pachmarhi Day through an activity of Rovers and Rangers. It is something which all of us could have done, but somehow we have not done it. We have failed. We will copy it from the Orissa. I like to congratulate them for that. The Rovers and Rangers of Orissa are really excellent. I remember they asked me to come for the beach cleaning day 3 years back, and I went to Puri all the way from Bangalore. And I was very much impressed by the leaders, by the trainers, by our KP Mishra Saab, and the Rovers and Rangers. They are highly competitive. In fact, impressed by them, I invited the Orissa Rovers and Rangers to Dodbalapur training camp in Bangalore during the Jamboree in 19 December and 20 January. All the way few rovers came and they put up a beautiful gate, entry gate, which attracted several thousands of boys and girls from Karnataka. So that way they are more talented. If opportunity is given, they will definitely do better. With these few words, I thank Mr. Krishnaswamy, Mr. Rajkumar Kausik, Darshanaji and Machamma, Mr. Amar Chetri, and all other people who are conducting this program for giving me an opportunity to express myself. Thank you. All the best.
Really, we are excited to visualize your vision, sir, and believe that one day our pride National Training Center would be an international center. Thank you. The recent pandemic changed the entire world. The National Training Center also organizing visual training course, virtual training course to cope up with challenges. It is the high time to go online basic course, and a web portal has been developed by the Bharat Scouts and Guides to impart online basic course for the leaders of all the 6 sections. It is a platform where any person across the country can complete online part of basic course as per their eligibility. The remaining part will be physical with states. If not possible due to COVID, that part can also be completed virtually. It is my pleasure to invite Honorable Mr. P.G. Sindhya sir to declare the landing page of web portal open. It is now available for beta testing. I request the department show the landing page.
Please go ahead. I have declared. Wish all the best.
Thank you, sir. Now we have best wishes from Mrs. Chen, a commissioner from Boy Scouts of America. I request IDT for the best wishes.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Hancock, and I am from the Boy Scouts of America. I wanted to say congratulations to the Bharat Scouts and Guides Association on the 65th anniversary of the Pachmarhi Training Center. Congratulations and happy Pachmarhi Day.
Today we are celebrating years of National Training Center. Last 65 years, there are many camp chief, petty camp chief, National Training Commissioner, deputy directors contributed a lot to carry the flag of National Training Center, to carry the flag of training of Bharat Scouts and Guides. Let's have a look the flag bearers of National Training Center.
Coming up. mine, I'm going to let it shine.
This little scouting light of mine, I'm going to let it shine.
This little guiding light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine all the time. Let it shine. Let it shine all the time. Let it shine. Hide it under a bush, oh no, I'm going to let it shine.
Hide it under a bush, oh no, I'm going to let it shine.
Hide it under a bush, oh no, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine all the time. Let it shine. Let it shine all the time.
All the flag bearers of national training. Let me quote a part of Vision 2024 of Bharat Scouts and Guides. I quote, by 2024, Bharat Scouts and Guides will be globally visible, consistently growing, self-reliant, premium youth movement, I unquote. On the way to achieve this, we are going to launch a mobile app. This is our commitment at our website. We have committed and the app being launched. We did it. There are the features of this app. I request our Honorable Vice President, KP Mishra ji, to kindly declare the launch open. Now, declare launch open.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Respected Dr. Khandelwal, Chief National Commissioner, respected Sri PGR Sanjaya ji.
Kindly declare the app open, sir.
I cannot hear you properly.
Sir, kindly declare the app open.
I declare the app open.
Thank you, sir. It is another feather of now, may I request leader of the professional, Director Sri Rajkumar Kaushik ji, to kindly address the virtual gathering. Sir.
Thank you, Rajab. Respected Secretary General of the President Council, PGR Sindhya Sahab, our senior most Vice President, Dr. KP Mishra ji, our Chief National Commissioner, Dr. Khandelwal, and all the National Quarter officials, my colleagues, and all the trainers. who always feel proud to celebrate the Pachmarhi Day, because our National Training Center is a temple of trainers. So first of all, I would like to thank to Sindhya Saab for launching our new website for the basic course. Now I will be very happy to inform you that all the 6 basic courses will be made available in this website, and the work is at final stage. And we have decided that on 7th November, it will be available on a website lively, and anyone can undergo the basic course, for which there are some rules and regulations has been made. And even all the state can also convert all the handouts or whatever the videos are there available in their local language also, and the admin right will also be available with all the state associations. So now there is no need of any state to invest money on preparing the website. So this website will serve all the purposes. And I will also thank to Dr. K.P. Mishra ji for launching the mobile application, which was a very long demand of our Scout Guide, Rover Rangers, unit leaders, trainers. And sir, for your information, this mobile application will be made finalized in 3 phases. And all the information related to organization, related to training, related to administration, everything will be made available in this mobile application. So for the Scout Guide, there will be no need to go to any other source. From their mobile application itself, they can find out everything. This is our, we are trying our best to bring this mobile application finally also on 7th November. So thank you very much, sir, to both of you. And really, I must congratulate Krishna Swami ji and his team, as well as the National Quarter professional who have made this Pachmarhi Day a special one. And Pachmarhi Day, because I remember I started my career not from Pachmarhi, but I was also worked as a quartermaster in Pachmarhi under the leadership of Mr. K.B. Sinha. So I know very well Pachmarhi is so much famous, as well as the animals are concerned. Really, I had a very good experience with the bison, as well as with the panther, and also with the peers in Pachmarhi. So this is a very beautiful center. And now Mr. Krishna Swami is doing a lot of things, new ideas has been created and invented, and he's trying his level best. And I appeal all the states to kindly contribute for the National Training Center development. And for the information of all of you, now we are going to have the appeal also, that we are having a different rooms and different halls and the campsite, which is not yet named. So we are going to fix certain amount of donation. If that donation will be given by any individual or by any state, then for that particular area will be named after the person we we giving the donation for that particular site or particular building. So it is my humble request on this occasion of Pachmarhi Day to kindly support the Bharat Guides, so that we will make our National Training Center as a international training center, as dreamed by our Chief National Commissioner and also our all office bearers. And we assure on the behalf of National Quarter that we will not leave any stone to see that our National Training Center will be treated as a international training center of the not only APR, even at the world level. And as all of you know that during COVID pandemic 19, really we people have suffered a lot. And now with the support of national training staff, we are able to clear all the campsite, develop the campsite in such a way that in October, we are going to again start the physical courses, and it will be, I think, leader trainer course will be the first course from October, and adventure program also we are going to start at Pachmarhi. We hope that all the states will make sure that they will support us by deputing the participant also in the adventure program. And I hope that further under the leadership of Swamiji, Executive Director, the National Training Center will be developed a lot. And from National Quarter side, we are sure that all the professional will always available for Mr. Krishna to assist him to make sure that all the training courses will be conducted successfully. So happy Pachmarhi Day to all of you. And today the Ganesh Chaturthi also. So I wish all of you a happy Ganesh Chaturthi and hope we all will be healthy and safely do the scouting guiding activities even during this pandemic and during third layer of this pandemic. We hope that every one of us will serve the nation, as well as we will serve the community also. And be assured that, sir, you will be very happy that now at the world level also, the Bharat Guide name is now famous in regard to the service rendered by the Bharat Guide's young people during this pandemic. And in all the conferences and meetings, especially the Bharat Guides is invited to show the presentation how we people have worked during this pandemic, and the credit goes to all our office bearers who are supporting us, especially our Chief National Commissioner and all the Additional Chief National Commissioner and all the other officials for giving us free hand to work independently, freely, with full of devotion, dedication. And I think the National Quarter professional deserve to get the appreciation. And as all of you know that last National Council has approved the Rangarao Award to be given every year to the professional or to the staff of the National Quarter. So this year, the Honorable Chief National Commissioner has nominated Mr. Gyarsi Prasad Yadav, our main in charge storekeeper of the National Training Center, who is going to retire on 30th September, that he will be the first awardee of the Rangarao Award. So on the behalf of our Chief National Commissioner, I congratulate Mr. Gyarsi, and I hope with this motivation, the other people will also work, as Mr. Gyarsi has given his very valuable, full of honesty, a dedicated work to the organization. So once again, congratulations to Mr. Gyarsi Prasad, and I hope all the professionals will also do the same so that they will also get the Rangarao Award next year onward. Once again, I wish all of you a happy Pachmarhi Day and Ganesh Chaturthi. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your remarks. You have a long association with Pachmarhi. I am sure you will be excited to see a message from a personality who will be the camp chief of ensuing World Jamboree. He is none other than Simon Reed, National Chief Commissioner, Korea Scout Association.
Namaste to everyone. I'm Simon Lee, National Chief Commissioner of the Korea Scouts Association, as well as Camp Chief of the 25th World Scout Jamboree. This is my pleasure to deliver my greetings to all Bharat Scouts and Guides to celebrate 65th anniversary of National Training Center at Pachmarhi. So all Scout and Guide, please enjoy the Pachmarhi Day. And I wish all everything in the present days ahead. And by chance, I want to deliver one more thing to you is regarding the 2023, we will have a 25th World Scout Jamboree. This is one thing for you important is this is the most economical chance you can participate to the World Scout Jamboree. The participation fee for especially for the India Bharat Scout and Guide is only US $100. $100 only. So this is the no way you can have this chance anymore. So this coming 2023 August, we will invite you together with the 50,000 scouts from all over the world. Don't miss this chance to participate this World Scout Jamboree in Korea. So we are eagerly and prepared and waiting for you in 2023 with the most economical way of participation. So this $100, including we are providing tent, mattress, cooking gear as well. Don't miss this chance. See you again. Dhanyabad. Enjoy the 65th anniversary of National Training Center in Pachmarhi. Thank you.
Now, may I request Dr. K.P. Misra, Vice President of National Association and State Chief Commissioner of Odisha State Association, to address this virtual gathering. Sir.
Namaskar. Respected Dr. Khandelwal, Chief National Commissioner, most respected Sri PGR Sandhya ji, Secretary General of President in Council and State Chief Commissioner of Karnataka, respected all other senior officers present here, respected Director, Executive Director, Joint Director, Deputy Director, and Smriti Saurabh ji, all national headquarters staffs, all staffs of Pachmarhi. Good afternoon to all and happy Pachmarhi Day. I wish all blessings of Ganapati for Vignan Asana of Pachmarhi. Friends, discipline and training are the backbone of any Congress, any organization, any kind of institution or movements. The organization which is rich in training achieves success for everywhere. The Bharat Scout and Guides has a high appreciation for its training to students, teachers in the country and abroad. Pachmarhi, as Mr. Kaushik said, Pachmarhi is the temple of training of Bharat Scouts and Guides, where one starts his career of Scout Master, Guide Captain, or leadership or management. Now, a wonderful adventure institute also. The National Training Center of Bharat Scout Guides, Pachmarhi. I remember the days when I visited in different occasions as guest in the past. The beautiful greenery of the hills, picturesque valleys, peaceful atmosphere, and beautiful, excellent, iconic tourist places to visit. Attractive campsites of Pachmarhi, adventure programs, and campfire of National Training Center. I have spent time at Rajendragiri and many other places which are unforgettable. Very, very like when somebody has said, Pachmarhi or Pachmarhi, you have kitna jadoo hai. I am proud that we have a class 1 training center at Pachmarhi, where the Bharat Scouts and Guides have trained lakhs of teachers as research persons of Bharat Scout Guides, as Scout Master, Guide Captain, Robo Leader, Block Leader, Co-Master, and Management Leaders. I thank the Chief National Commissioners, all the National Commissioners who have contributed to Pachmarhi, and now a special thanks to the Executive Director for celebrating the day India-wise, all over the India, and encouraging states to participate. Mr. Krishnaswamy, I congratulate you again for this initiation. I thank all the persons who have contributed to Pachmarhi Day and observed so nicely, so wonderfully. Thank you all.
We are at the last part of the celebration. I request Rachana Bavaskar ji, Joint Director Guide, Program and Training, to offer vote of thanks.
Every beautiful journey has to come to an end for new beginnings. And the virtual magical evening of Pachmarhi Day celebration would be pausing here at this Zoom platform. But I'm sure you all have reached Pachmarhi in your memories. It's time to convey our gratitude to the present who made this evening beautiful and took us down the memory lane. On behalf of our President of Bharat Scouts and Guides, Dr. Anil Kumar Jain, and Honorable Chief National Commissioner, Dr. K.K. Khandelwal, I would like to extend my gratitude to Rojo Advocacy Coordinator BATS, Peter Blunt, Scouts of Australia, Nika, Scout Committee, Scout World Committee, Fatima, the Youth Advisor, Jean, and Simon Reed for giving their wonderful wishes and took us in the fond memories of Pachmarhi. Our sincere thanks to Honorable Vice President of Bharat Scouts and Guides, State Chief Commissioner Odisha, our very own K.P. Mishra ji, Honorable Secretary General, President Council Bharat Scouts and Guides, and State Chief Commissioner Karnataka, Mr. P.G.R. Sindhya sir. Thank you, sir, for making yourself available. International Commissioner Guides and one of our senior trainers, Ms. Amelia Sverma, for bringing in all beautiful fond memories of small tiny bits and pieces. I also like to thank our director, Bharat Scouts and Guides, Shri Rajkumar Kaushik ji, Executive Director, Mr. Krishna Swami sir, all the office bearers, state officials, district officials present here. Thank you for your valuable time as we walk down the memory lane. I would also like to thank all my young video makers who invited all the members in their own beautiful mother tongues. A heartfelt thank you to all the members and the participants at the webinar and the YouTube channel for watching us live. I will fail my duties if I don't mention the support received from IT team running behind the scenes and making the various videos. My social media team who made this event such a wonderful and a successful one. And all the teams behind the scenes, the moderator of the ceremony, SS Rai sir, Assistant Director Northern Region, and all the members who are present here on this platform. A very big thank you to all the participants, the leaders who walk into the doors of NAI and NTC and carry fond memories along with them and live the footprints of laughter and joy for the Temple of Knowledge. Thank you for making yourself available and at the same time, hope to see you soon, sometime in Pachmarhi. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. We conclude the celebration through national anthem. I request please stand for national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you all. Thank you, sir.